Yeah, we're recording. We're good. Welcome.
Hello. We're back, and I have a grabber. So we're going to talk about grabbing stuff today. I'm going to grab the monkey bank.
That's a heavy monkey bank.
You can do it, grabber.
That's more forearm than anything.
It's not. It's this. I could do it with a forearm. This is breaking actively. Monkey bank. Okay.
Monkey bank's like what, 15 pounds?
It's got to be like 58 pounds.
It's nickel. It's all nickel.
Yeah, I don't think you can say that, bro.
Well, welcome to the For No Reason Radio.
Yay.
Yeah, there's news to get into, but this episode is mainly going to be about Phoenician.
Stealing.
Yeah, caught stealing and
we're robbing and grabbing.
And the Phoenician Scheme.
And I'm trying to think, were there Jews in the Phoenician Scheme?
Wes Anderson does like to go to like Europe, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I mean like
pre World War II Europe, so yes.
Yeah. So like he's even got like in Grand Budapest, he did it.
He did it.
There is that timeline he likes to.
Yeah, that whole era of of everyone looks really nice.
Yeah,
everyone looks clean. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, what era does this take place? He doesn't like, because cell phones take a lot. I would imagine you put a cell phone in a Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah, the plot kind of fizzles.
You can't, like, no one's, stationary doesn't matter anymore.
Believe it or not, I actually do have that. We'll get into it, that criticism in Caught Stealing, where like a cell phone would really blow up this third act.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's
Welcome to the thievery episode. Switch to this camera. How does it look?
Oh.
Shit. What? Where am I? Where am I?
Let's reset this camera.
Where did I go?
Let's see.
I'm invisible.
We're gonna do some. Hold on, just you wait.
He wasn't here the whole time.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna grab you. Look out.
But yeah, there's some quick news stuff we have to get into real quick. Just a little, what do they call it? Homekeeping. Housekeeping.
Make this housekeeping a homekeeping.
Yeah, but it's just like news. So
what news you got? Lay it on me, Dan Rather.
There's a little update with the.
Would you, Dan Rather? Sorry.
You're gonna be hearing about this Netflix Warner Brothers thing for a lot. Like it's gonna
We're gonna be living it.
Even though it's it's a years long process, you're gonna be hearing updates about it pretty frequently. Mm-hmm. But the newest thing is, Warner Brothers had agreed to Netflix's offer of like $83 billion, and they were gonna start exclusive negotiations for a contract to get this all stowed away. And then Paramount, remember we said there was that letter sent to Warner Brothers saying, hey, you guys already have a buyer in mind. It's unfair to us. So they pulled in Larry Ellison, CEO of Oracle. They pulled his money. They have investors from Saudi Arabia, and they've offered over $100 billion as like
that group.
Yeah. Collectively with Paramount.
Okay.
Now, mind you, Paramount's only worth $16 billion, like market cap. So like Stephen Colbert mentioned, it was like, you have money for this, but you couldn't keep my show going for, a couple mil a year.
Thee for not me.
Yeah. So,
which I agree with the sentiment of that idea, but Stephen Colbert's not, his show is not worth billions.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear.
Yeah. Late night has been going downhill for a while.
Yeah. He needs to be on streaming somewhere. I think he would thrive in a streaming
the
space.
Conan route. I think everybody would see.
He would kill it on a pod.
Yeah.
Or it's something he has complete control over. He would kill it.
Like Strangers with Candy. Reboot.
Yeah. Do anything.
The streets would love that.
Literally do anything you want, Steven. I don't know.
And the thing, he has that pull now. But he owes a lot of that to CBS. Because when he was at Comedy Central and he left couldn't do what he's doing now at all.
Sure.
So they're offering over $100 billion, and they're appealing to the shareholders of Warner Brothers. Like, because if the executives at Warner Brothers may be having this strong deal with Netflix, maybe we can appease these investors. Like, oh, you get a little bit more per share from us, you know. So that's going to keep going on. Again, both of these regulators should shoot them both down. Like, because it's just too much control for one company to absorb another one of these sizes. Golden Globe nominations came out.
I didn't know about that.
Well, I mean, Golden Globes is kind of...
I don't think anyone...
No one really cares.
It's kind of like
It's a popularity contest.
It's an appetizer for the Oscars. Is that fair?
I would argue Golden Globes tries to please everybody that's going.
Yeah, because it's movies and TV.
Yeah, so like one of note is that Sinners was put in as I think best drama and comedy.
Comedy or musical?
I believe that's
that's the dumbest category ever.
Yeah,
I hate it.
What was the Martian?
The Martian one.
The Martian got that. Yeah. So
what are we doing with that category?
But that's probably the only way for Sinners to come out with a trophy, and maybe Michael B. Jordan, because all in all, it seems like everyone's still hot on One Battle After Another. I don't know where Marty Supreme is at. I haven't seen the reviews for that yet.
I haven't heard anything about it.
It's supposed to be hot fire.
Okay.
Super hot fire.
Get out of here.
It is. Like, I'm just saying, like, the streets are talking.
I ain't about the streets are wrong half the time.
All right. So Golden Globe nominations came out. Like I said, One Battle After Another leads with the most nominations, I believe.
Cool.
Zootopia 2 passes $1 billion in 17 days.
God,
I had no idea.
What a juggernaut.
I had no idea.
Oh my God.
No idea that this was happening. And
yeah.
And 17 days is insane. I think that's faster than Avatar did.
Can you just do 1 billion times 17 real quick? Can we just do that real quick in our heads? That's
an insane amount of money.
Oh, that's like 80 million a day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like
70 million a day.
It went crazy in Asia. Like it super popular. So
God.
whatever algorithm they needed to get into, they got the sauce.
And then can't wait for Avatar to break that record.
Inexplicably,
Avatar breaks the record.
Do you think it will?
No, I didn't think any of the avatars would do anything. How are they this popular? I don't understand. I was explaining it today to somebody that I know it's big in China. I know, but they can't. It makes so much money. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I seen it once and I didn't. It was fine. It's Dances with Wolves with aliens.
I mean, the story. Yeah, when you boil it down, it's not. It's not reinventing the wheel.
It's fine.
But I mean, when I remember seeing the first one, that one blew my mind. Like the visuals in there, I was like, "Holy crap! Like this is the future."
It was fine.
It blew my mind. Okay. It blew my mind.
That was back in the.
I was like 15.
Did you have to wear the 3D glasses over your glasses? Because that always pissed me off.
No. I remember not seeing it in 3D and still being blown away by the visuals.
Oh, I saw it in 3D and had to wear the stupid. I always hated doing that. Like,
yeah,
it sucks.
You need the LASIK with 3D.
Jarvis, activate 3D.
But yeah, like I don't think it's gonna make as much as the second one, because the second one was like what? It was like 12 years after the first one. Like it was already a big gap.
Yeah. I will say the fire lady is already getting memes about her.
In a good way? Elaborate.
Kind of.
Is it of a sexual nature?
Let's call it that. Let's call it that. It's like a picture of like an army of Stephen Lang's character, and it's like the most racist man alive and his wife, and it's the fire lady. Like big woman.
Yeah, I'm more surprised that there's still like I think 3 movies after this. 3 or 2 movies after this.
I thought they were just doing the elements.
Well, I mean, it's a whole new planet. There's way more elements.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut mouth.
But yeah, like I'm.
Well, what would the first one be if they're doing elements? Air.
They fly.
But there's also the tree, which is Earth.
Well, I mean, like they actually I think it's the animals. Like they fly in that one. The second one they have the underwater things.
It's not about animals.
I know it's not. But like think of it like Pokemon, like grass type.
I'm not thinking of it like that at all. Oh, what are they gonna do? The Iceman, Avatar the Iceman. What's next? What are they gonna do next? Unironically, yes, they're doing ice next. Actually, they're doing the Ice Tribe next. Actually,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was joking.
I have no idea.
I was joking, and then I made myself sad by my truth.
Yeah. I have no idea, but like James Cameron just kind of has that ability where like
he's crank out stories.
Yeah.
Does he? You think you get sick of a world sticking with it for as long as he has? You know what I mean?
I think he's expressed that like towards the end that he's like I actually he did an interview on the podcast called The Town. This guy, it's more like movie news, but like the business side of it. Yeah. And he was interviewing James Cameron ahead of his press junkets for the new Avatar movie, and he's got other stuff lined up already. Like he's got a movie with Billie Eilish that's coming out in a couple months. Like he did the concert movie.
I was gonna say I didn't know she acted.
And I think he has another one. He really is adamant about wanting to take a crack at the Manhattan Project. Like he notoriously kind of went after Christopher Nolan, saying that he glorified it in a way that probably shouldn't have been done. You know, it's very pro-American.
Anti-American.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants I don't know exactly if he wants, but it kind of sounds like he wants letters to Iwo Jima and flags of our fathers, kind of show both sides.
Oh, what's he want to do? Grave of the Fireflies or live action?
Oh God.
That would go crazy and not in a good way.
Oh God, it's just that scene, the napalm scene from We Were Soldiers for 2 hours.
That's what he wants to do. That sounds like what he wants to do.
It was brutal.
Ugh.
So the last little bit of news is that actor Peter Green passed away.
I am not familiar with who that is.
He was in The Mask, the villain in The Mask. He was in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, the fella who some folks went medieval on his ass.
Yeah,
that guy.
He got shot. Yeah, but yes, he a couple of pipe hitting homies.
Folks.
Yeah.
I use folks instead.
Yeah.
Every white person has a stand-in for that word. Mine's folks.
But yeah, like that actor passed away at 60 years old.
Okay. R.I.P. And he does. I'm thinking about it. I've seen him in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, kind of a character actor. You know,
Yeah.
like definitely. You know that guy from that thing,
right?
But yeah, good. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Prayers to the family. All right, let's get into it. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do Caught Stealing first, because it's alphabetical.
Excellent choice.
Excellent choice. Me personally, I feel very safe. Okay, I have a question, but
yeah,
who was caught stealing in this? Because it wasn't Austin Butler. No one was caught stealing.
I have some issues with this movie.
Okay. I think first of all, Darren Aronofsky directed this.
Yeah, to go from The Whale to this, like that was like
that's a choice. Do you feel like they kind of just gave it to him?
And the thing is,
what else did the writer of this do, Mr. Charlie Houston? Isn't that not a Angelica Houston's personage?
Wrote for Gotham.
Okay.
It was also a producer in Caught Stealing.
Okay. This is really his thing.
Not a lot.
He did.
Not a lot.
It's really pretty much I'm not going to say all he did, but I
didn't have to scroll. You know, I didn't have to scroll down. It was more like, all right, what you get.
He's done this. It's a good, fun movie, and the whole time you're just kind of like, I wish that the main character was more active in the story a little bit.
Like physically?
Things kind of happen to him, you know?
Oh.
And I guess, I don't know. He just
kind of lays there and takes it sometimes.
Literally, sometimes. I feel like Matt Smith's character should be the main character. in my opinion.
Matt Smith is great. Like I liked him. He was only in it for like maybe 7 minutes of total runtime.
Sure.
But yeah. So quickly, this is a stellar cast. I mean, if you're gonna like
out of here, like out of the park.
Yeah, if you're looking at this movie, on Netflix and you're seeing just the poster and you're seeing all these actors in it, you're like, holy crap,
Stacked.
It is a very large, very good cast. But it stars Austin Butler. He plays a bit of a down on his luck guy working at a bar, originally from San Francisco.
It's a baseball prodigy.
Yeah. Had dreams of making it to the big leagues.
Not just dreams. He had scouts at his high school games.
Yeah,
he was going straight from high school.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. And then he gets in a really bad car accident that was his fault.
Yeah. Likes to drink.
He was drinking. You can say, well, there was a calf on the road. It was all right. It was a calf's fault.
Yeah. So I was like, so how does that scene affect you differently as the veteran?
All right, stop. I grew up around cows. You take the cow.
You hit it like you just
They even teach you that in driving school. Do you remember?
I know for deer, but cows are much bigger, aren't they?
Yeah.
It was a calf.
Yeah, you're gonna kill a calf. I'm
right.
sorry. Would you rather kill a calf or your friend?
I should have been wearing a seatbelt.
Okay.
Also, I do want to point out that actor. Let me pull him up. I can't forget his name I forget his name because it is Native American. Where are you?
Yeah, he's driving with his friend.
DeFaro Wunatai. This
that's
dude.
quite a handle he's got.
Yeah, this guy on the left here, not the guy in the car.
Oh, he was in Reservation Dogs.
Reservation Dogs.
Oh,
Love that. I adore that series, and he is excellent in it. It was it was his first major role.
I didn't recognize him in this.
But yeah, excellent. And it's not substantial at all. He's only in it for a little bit, but yeah, he plays the friend that dies because of Austin Butler's carelessness and drinking behind the wheel. So that's the end of his baseball career. Ends up going to New York and works at a bar,
Yeah, he moved all the way across the country.
Weird. Like I go like, what was the decision behind that? Like, why go
all the way to New York?
Yeah,
whatever. In the by the way, this takes place in 1998. That's why there's no cell phones or anything.
Does it really?
Yeah,
I had no idea.
At the beginning of the movie, it says something like something 98. Yeah.
Oh, I must have completely ignored that.
That's why they're using payphones and stuff, man.
All right. Well, I mean, my thing will still hold up. But my issues isn't like where's the new stuff? No, that's not my issue. But yeah. So, anyways, he works at a bar, has a couple buddies. Action Bronson's his buddy. Like, is a short little cameo, but he's in there.
I don't know who that is.
Rapper. He's the guy that gets killed with his boss, the fat guy.
Amtrak?
Yeah, Amtrak. Yeah. That's Action Bronson.
Okay. All right.
So anyways,
R.I.P. my boy Amtrak.
I don't know why I called him fat guy. He did lose a lot of weight. Like,
he's a little chubby.
Yeah. So anyways, he gets a girlfriend, Zoe Kravitz, who is a nurse, or she's a
paramedic.
Yeah, paramedic. And one day he comes home. He's drinking. Honestly, the first couple minutes, like glances of his life in Manhattan, not terrible.
Awesome,
Yeah,
actually.
Not bad at all.
Dope.
Yeah, so Matt Smith, his neighbor, who is this grunge punk rocker looking fellow out of the Sex Pistols videos.
Green mohawk.
Yeah.
Big top head.
Asks him to watch his cat. He's got to go out of town.
Adorable cat.
And that's where things start to unfold. He starts getting these guys coming to his house looking for Matt Smith. And
Russian fellas.
Yeah, out of the blue, like, hey, do you know where this guy is? No, but you can't go in there. So let's destroy your kidney.
With my head.
Yeah.
He headbutts him. That's such a crazy. They're just kicking him and punching him. I'm like, all right, they're really going at it.
Jumping off the wall.
And then he gets an inch from the ground and
headbutts
him in the kidney.
Yeah.
While he's on the ground. I'm like, man, they really want to. I mean, I've never seen anybody punch somebody with their head before.
So they beat the crap out of him. And turns out Matt Smith has something that everybody wants. And it's not just these Russian guys. It's there's two Hasidic Jewish fellows looking for him. And the cops tell him, they're like, hey.
The cops played by Regina Hall.
Yeah. Is it Regina Hall?
Yeah.
I want to double check.
King.
Regina King. Yes.
Regina Hall's from Clueless.
Yeah, and One Battle After Another. Because I did the same exact thing. Yeah.
Regina King.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Regina King. She tells him like, hey,
we're gonna get some heat for that one.
Yeah. But she tells him like, hey, like the guy that you're in tight with, your buddy, is into some drug stuff. You don't want to be involved because these guys will kill you. Kind of scaring him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, it's like she kind of, in hindsight, she's really downplaying the guys that beat him up.
Yeah.
And these Jewish guys, they're the
real
worst.
problem.
They're the
yeah.
evil.
They're gonna get you.
Yeah.
And so he ends up finding this key in the cat's litter box. Doesn't know what it goes to.
It's like in fake poop in the cat's litter box.
Yeah. Good hiding spot.
Sure.
So he knows that he has to put it somewhere safe. He goes to his boss at this bar, and then they end up peer pressuring him into drinking when he shouldn't be.
Because he has one kidney.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's obsessed with the Giants. He's obsessed with the San Francisco Giants.
that was his hometown team.
He calls his mother all the time, every day.
Also played by a high caliber actor.
And we'll get to her.
So anyways, he loses the key after this bender. On his way home, he like takes all of his clothes off because he's vomiting on himself. Gets in a fight with Zoe Kravitz.
He says like, "What do I have now?" And she's like, "Okay, see ya."
Yeah.
Which
because she is like
actively taking care of it, and she like their relationship is progressing.
The perfect girlfriend.
Yeah. So how do you what's the
That's
example
what I'm
of a
saying.
Zoe Kravitz that loves you?
Yeah.
How do you screw that up?
Despite you being a drunk loser. Like, you know,
oh my God.
that's what I'm saying. Like the beginning of the movie, it's like, what is this guy's problem?
What exactly is this guy's issues? Yeah, he seems great.
So he wakes up to the Russians and Bad Bunny.
That's Bad Bunny?
That's Bad Bunny.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah, Bad Bunny. They kind of put him in like kind of like a
Senor Colorado.
yeah. They kind of put him in like a afro kind of wig a little bit. It's like a little bit smaller.
His gun looks so cool.
Yeah, very.
I loved the designs.
Yeah,
on his
very
gun.
stylish. But yeah, like they want any information that he can give them, and he tells them about this key. All he has to do is go and get it. And other people find out about this key, and this is one of those points where it kind of goes south for me. He doesn't know where the key is. He assumes it's at the bar. Goes to the bar. Everybody gets killed. No key.
Amtrak gets murked.
Yeah, Action Bronson's dead.
Regina King shoots because by this point she has revealed herself.
Yes,
right?
It's
no. We missed a part.
Which part?
Zoe Kravitz.
Well, no.
No, this happens before that.
Okay, all right. Then this is my issue.
Okay.
So he gets a call from Colorado, Bad Bunny.
Right.
And he goes, well, we know about your girlfriend. Maybe we should pay her a visit.
Uh-huh.
I know it's 1998 now, but instead of, oh my God, I got to get to her, runs, why not just pick up the phone and dial her number? Because she's home.
I feel like there was a reason that I'm not remembering. It can't be that simple.
But like, I was thinking that. I was like, why are you running across town to Zoe Kravitz's house when you literally were on a phone?
And you just had surgery, so running is rough.
So anyways, he finds Zoe Kravitz has been shot in the head, killed. And that's what, for me, where this movie was like, oh, this is like a darker turn than I expected.
I thought it was going to be Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz.
End up happily ever after.
They're taking on the mobs and everybody versus them, and it's really tough. Or maybe she dies in a tragic thing at the end. Not murked at the end of the first act, off screen. She gets off screen.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like, throughout the movie, like, she's like, I want you to, like, own up to stuff. I want you to face your problems. I don't want you to run away all the time.
Yeah, because
Austin Butler does nothing but run away in this movie.
Endless in running away, and it works for him.
So yes,
he's got the kitty the whole time.
Yeah. So
he's got the cat.
Yeah, that's
the cat.
They kick the cat too. Not only did they.
Bad Bunny kicked the cat.
No. He didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yes, he's the one. No, you're right.
It was
one of the Russian guys.
Jews.
No, it was one of the Russian guys.
It was when Bad Bunny was there too?
Yeah. It's like it's hissed at me, so
that's right.
Yeah.
So anyways, after that, Regina King reveals that she's kind of in on this, and all of these people are in cahoots.
Actively in on this.
Yeah, are
With
in
the
cahoots
Russians.
together, except for the 2 Jewish guys.
Yes, the Russians and Regina King are working together because she owes a bunch of money to their boss,
Yeah.
Igor, who is never seen.
And they sell drugs. So bringing in Matt Smith again, even though he's not in the movie at this point, or in this time, he brings drugs into the States. They sell them at Bad Bunny's bar. The Russians, it's kind of they're the one that's paying to bring the drugs in. Regina King kind of covers it up with the police, and they all owe these Jewish guys money. That's kind of the gist that I got, right? Would you make that distinction?
I thought Matt Smith was, yes, bringing the drugs in country, but then he's also hiding their money for them.
Yes. Well, no. Like they didn't trust an accountant to split it up.
Right.
The only person they all trusted was Matt Smith. So he was also doing the accounting at this point too.
Right.
But he ends up leaving because his dad has a heart attack.
Stroke.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like legitimately, that's why it wasn't a front for anything. Like he actually did want to see his dad.
Right.
But because he left, they all think that he stole their money.
Oh.
That's why.
So again, no one was caught stealing.
No one.
No one was caught stealing the whole time.
Yes. Again,
okay.
It's just a baseball reference for the sake of a baseball reference.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, you didn't know that?
No, I thought someone was caught stealing.
Yeah, like caught on third.
Oh, I thought someone was caught stealing the money.
Well, no, it's another baseball reference.
Again, subtext is lost on me.
Yeah. So anyways, at the end of the day, like Austin Butler realizes he ends up finding the key and realizes the only way that he's going to get out of this, because Regina King, the Russians, Bad Bunny, they want to pin all of these murders that have happened. What is it? Amtrak? Was that his name? Amtrak, the bar owner, Zoe Kravitz. They want to pin those deaths on Austin Butler's character, and they want their money back. And he's the only one that knows where the money is.
Has he been shown by now?
Who?
He hasn't been shown where the money is by now. He doesn't know where it is.
It's after, when Matt Smith comes back.
Right.
Matt Smith comes back and he's like, "What the hell's going on?"
They just think he knows where the money is.
Yeah.
They want him to show he has the key.
He has the key. At this point, he realizes the key that he left were in some pants that he threw off when he got in that fight with Zoe Kravitz.
That's right.
The homeless guy had him in his pocket.
The homeless guy lives outside his apartment.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Matt Smith takes him to where the key is because Austin Butler wants some answers for all these. Literally, he's lost everybody but his mom.
And now somebody mentions they're going after his mom too.
Yeah.
Right?
I believe they threaten his mom. And like he has to call her at one point and tell her to go to a friend's house to watch the game there.
Yeah. So, yeah, because that's the most important thing is to watch the Giants game.
So anyways, it leads to he's going to play his hand. He is originally going to sell Matt Smith to take the blame for it, and Matt Smith somehow gets out of it and shoots a couple Russians. And then it leads to a chase.
Yeah.
He dies from his injuries on the the subway.
Because they're at the injury that he
baseball
got
bat
from the baseball bat.
Well, the tackle and the baseball bat.
Tackle, yeah, which was Austin Butler that did that.
So then he realizes at this point the only thing he can do, because there is no fall guy that can take his place, is to go to these Hasidic Jewish guys. And they're played great. Liev Schreiber and Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, wonderful, nonchalant Hasidic Jewish hitmen.
Oh, God
you love
willing,
to see it.
you know.
God willing.
So
not an emotion between them.
Yeah, like they take him up on his deal. They're gonna get the money, and he's like, "But you got to kill all these people." And they're like, "Hey, no problem," you know.
No problem.
And he does, and they do. Like Regina King gets her comeuppance. Not at Austin Butler's hand, but like they kill everybody they promised to, and he is willing to take them into the money. But then they play their hand and reveal that they are in fact the ones that killed Zoe Kravitz. Yeah. They have her cigarette or her lighter that looks like a pistol.
She has her pistol, cigarette, lighter, gun,
and he's like, I know what to do.
Why did they say that? Why did they do that? Were they going to kill him anyway?
This is another point in this movie where I'm kind of like, the writing could have been a little bit more polished at this part is because they keep mentioning Shabbat. Like they're not allowed to drive. They're not allowed to light their own cigarettes. So that's why they give him the lighter in the first place.
Right.
And he does it, and they realize that he's, or I think Lee Schreiber in the back realizes that he's staring at it, the lighter, too much. Mm-hmm. And then they see that he's like speeding up the car. And then he's like, well, let's talk about this. You know?
The first time they felt fear.
Yeah. They're like, whoa, what are you doing? And then,
Let me talk about this. Come on.
Yeah, he uses his special ability to crash into poles.
Ability he's practiced.
He's got a kill rate of 3 at this point on that thing.
He puts a +5 to windshield.
Yeah, so he crashes into a pole. And I'm not making that up. They shoot it almost exactly the same as the crash that happened that derailed his baseball career, which is a weird choice to me.
Yeah, is he finding redemption through doing that?
Maybe he's like
reclaiming it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna live. Like I got something to live for now. Money.
Does he?
Money in baseball. So yeah, he ends up running away with the money to Mexico. And
all the money. Yeah. What does that end up being? Like $4 million? It
was around $4 million. And that was another thing. The Hasidic Jewish guys not only were going to let him live, they were going to give him a couple $100,000 as like a sorry, all the trouble you had.
Yeah.
So he kills them, takes the money, goes to Mexico, and the last
to Tulum, which is where Regina King said she wanted to retire to.
Yeah. And the last shot of the movie is his mother in San Francisco, played by Laura Dern, of all people, opening a package with a duffel bag full of cash.
Yeah. And that's it.
And that's the
And
movie.
you know what? It made him in Mexico made me feel really empty.
Why?
What is he going to do? He can't drink. He's got a cat. He brought his cat. He's still got the cat.
No, okay.
What's he gonna do? There's nothing. He's got a bunch of money in a land that he doesn't speak the language. He's got no future. He's got nothing that identifies him as anything. He can't drink. He can't.
You said that a couple times.
Hey, he can't drink. What are you gonna do in Tulum? Well, there's nothing else to do.
You're absolutely correct. There's only so many times you can see those pyramids, and you've seen it all.
There's nothing to do. Now you just got a cat in a land where you're just by yourself forever. Now you can never go back
as a foreigner. Yeah, you can never go back to the States, because that's the thing. He mentions to his mom on the phone call. She's seen the news, so this is national news at this point.
Right.
So people know that Austin Butler is behind these murders, and there's nothing at the end of the movie that says that he cleared his name. It's like, no, he got away.
He lives at a bar that he can't drink at. Again, I know that's 3 times, but he lives near an island bar that he can't do anything with.
Except watch old baseball.
Watch old baseball, I guess, whatever.
But yeah,
that's
like
caught stealing.
There's a couple points in this movie where like you think it's going to lead somewhere else. Like
lead anywhere, man.
I genuinely thought it was going to lead with, happy ending. Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz are on the run.
No.
They figure it out at the end. They
you know what?
skate off into the sunset.
Catwoman. That's caught stealing. Thanks, Darren.
But what was some other stuff?
Not even stealing. You know,
that baseball reference really hit you over the head, huh?
You know what? I hate this movie, actually.
But like, there were like, I genuinely thought that there was actually going to be more on the nose baseball stuff, and the closest we got was the tramway to Shea Stadium.
Yeah.
Like where that really short scene up the stairs at Shea Stadium. Mm-hmm. And I'm expecting, like they're going to have like the third act take place at this stadium. That's all right. That's baseball adjacent. But the only thing that's really baseball is he uses a baseball bat a couple times. He does a baseball slide under a fork truck. That's pretty cool.
He does a baseball slide on his kidney scar.
Yeah.
On pavement.
Which he was crying when they took a staple out. But at this point, going over gravel is nothing.
Like, no.
But yeah, like there's just...
There's not. Listen, you're like, what are we going to watch tonight? There's nothing to watch. Watch this. It'll keep your attention. There you go.
Yeah, you'll be on your phone. But it reminds me a lot of... And again, it's surprising that Darren Aronofsky's the one that helmed this. It reminds me a lot of a Guy Ritchie movie.
I guess.
It does.
It's it's much less stylized.
Yeah, like the ensemble cast, the caught stealing element, like it. Watch Snatch. Like
just watch Lock, Stock. It's better.
Yeah, well, like those movies definitely are. They watched those movies before they came up with this.
Sure. And it's
1998. I had no fucking idea.
You didn't know that at all. And I said, and why don't we go from a movie about stealing where no one steals anything to another movie that I'm realizing right now is also the same thing. I don't know. The Phoenician Scheme.
You're queuing me up.
I'm queuing you up for a segue.
All right.
I'm realizing right now
Phoenician
again
Scheme.
that this movie is the same thing where it's kind of about stealing but not stealing at all. Right?
I wouldn't classify Phoenician Scheme as a heist.
Yeah. So this episode actually isn't about stealing at all. Sorry, Grabber.
Well, I mean, at the end of Caught Stealing, Austin Butler does in fact steal $4 million.
Yeah, but it's drug money, so it doesn't count.
Is that the criteria?
Yes. Trying to grab something with this thing. Can't. There we go. I did it. Caught stealing.
All right. Phoenician Scheme.
Yeah.
Very similar, but this is more.
This only got a 6.7.
Yeah, I believe that. I feel like that's fair. Oh, hold on. Let's rate Caught Stealing out of 10. The Twister scale. What are you giving?
Twister scale. I'm giving it a 4.
Really?
Yeah, I'd rather watch Twister than Caught Stealing.
I put this right up. This is 5. This is.
It can't be a 5.
As good as Twitter. Oh, no. It can't be a 5 on the Twister scale.
It can be a 4.9. It could be a 5.1. Can't be a 5.
So all right, hold on. No.
This is the point.
So on the Twister scale, the only 5 is Twister?
It's the perfect 5. It is no more, no less.
Doesn't apply the only 5.
It is, yes.
Okay.
That is why it is. Yes. That is why it is the Twister scale.
Right.
An entire scale of all movies based on the perfect median.
Then I'm a 4 on it.
4.9?
No, it's just 4. I'll give it a solid 4.
You liked it more than I did, so you should probably do a 4.5.
Reverse that. Flip that. Reverse it. I thought you liked this more than I did.
I thought you liked this more than I did. We both not like it?
I was not that high on it.
We just talked about a movie and neither of us cared about it all.
But I mean, like I can talk about it.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad we talked about it because it was.
It's a 4. I mean, to me, like my big like kind of it's kind of lame is how great this cast is. Mm-hmm. You get like a really good script with this cast and it's Oscar worthy, honestly. Mm-hmm. And this is just kind of like.
And then this happened, and then this happened, and this happened.
Yeah, you're
nothing a lot really memorable. Honestly.
Yeah, the writer. A lot of this could have been fixed in writing.
Again, this is the opinion of 2 guys who are in a basement.
Yes. All right, Phoenician Scheme.
Grabbers.
Phoenician Scheme.
Yep, and
ensemble cast: Benicio del Toro.
And I absolutely
Michael Cera.
I absolutely loved this movie.
This is. I'm higher on this than I was.
And I can't believe it didn't get out of the 6s here. What am I missing that people didn't like about this?
Caught Stealing is higher,
which is crazy talk.
1,000 more.
Crazy talk.
I will say, like, if we're gonna compare this, and we'll probably do that towards the end of the other Wes Anderson movies.
Yeah.
This is lower for a Wes Anderson movie in the last 15 years.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
If you're going to compare it to like Fantastic Mr. Fox or Grand Budapest Hotel.
When a man's created several masterpieces, yeah, and if one isn't a masterpiece, it's going to be like, it's like
panned.
But this was a really good movie that I enjoy. I think I'm going to watch it again.
It's very good.
I'm going to watch it again because I think I missed a lot.
Yeah. There's definitely, I mean, if you've seen Wes Anderson, you know that he does these very stylistic, and I don't want to don't come at me with like, oh, Eric, have you seen those TikToks of people doing their everyday lives in Wes Anderson style? Because those are bullshit. Like you're just choosing a couple frames and having the din 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 like in the background. That is not Wes Anderson. Like there's so much more to it. Honestly, even though it looks simple, like some of these like shots that he sets up, they're beautiful. These are paintings. Like the one that like really blew me away is there's the scene inside of the bar when he's meeting with that French gangster, and like you see that pan across the dance floor. That's such a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Or even when the credits and he's just in the bathtub and you're seeing all these servants come to see him.
I was blown away by that. I'm like, when that was happening, I'm like, okay, I'm in for this whole thing.
He's cooking.
Absolute cooked fest.
But yeah, so Benicio del Toro is the lead guy. He plays a guy who I don't want to say he's a fixer, but he kind of is.
Fixer for what?
These conglomerates and countries, like getting deals made between them.
Yeah, I guess.
And he scrapes 5% off the top.
Mr. 5%.
Yes.
That is his name.
So
there's a lot going on that I didn't understand because I'm an idiot.
Well, I mean, it's also because you're dealing with countries that don't exist.
Right.
Like a lot of them are made up and just have.
And I didn't really understand what. Well, we'll get to it. But yeah, he's a bad guy. He's a really bad guy. Greedy, selfish bastard.
The American government hates him because he's working with these people against them.
They're constantly trying to kill him. Yeah. Constantly. The first scene is him in a plane crash. Horrific plane crash where everybody dies. And then he's the guy, the pilot who barely survives.
He's giving an interview.
And he's like, I don't know what happened to him. And then they just pan over and he's just like,
oh my God, he's alive.
Oh my God, he's alive. And he's like, what are you doing? What is that? He's like, I think it's one of my vestigial organs. I'm holding it inside me. So
I tried to put it back. So yeah, like he's a very powerful, kind of seedy guy.
Kind of. He's straight up, I would say he's straight up evil at the beginning. Like he has no conscience whatsoever about any of what he's doing.
Yeah, I guess. Because I mean, it was kind of harder for me because it's not like his character really changes all that much. Like he's pretty deadpan. It's not like he gets happier at the end. But I agree.
I disagree entirely, sir.
But no, I mean, I agree with like the methodology of the slaves versus they're gonna get paid. Famine.
Yeah, he's actively trying to create a project that uses slave labor. He's an evil guy.
Yeah. But I mean, like his demeanor doesn't change all that much throughout the movie. He's kind of still deadpan, straight and arrow through.
Yeah, he still has that, but there's an arc.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying there's no arc. I'm saying like his demeanor is pretty much the same throughout.
Yeah. And right after that scene, there's the bathtub scene. We're talking about. It's beautiful. All the nurses are coming in, and like he's in a bathtub, and makes me want a cigarette so bad because he's smoking in the tub, and he's reading a book, and he's eating breakfast.
And they're chilling champagne
in the bidet. Yeah. they have chilled champagne in the bidet. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I mean, I just have a box of a pizza that's half finished in my lap. Where I'm like, that's luxury.
Gotta eat him some pizza rolls and go in the tub.
Just have a hot and ready that's neither hot nor ready right now. That's luxury. Whoa, Willem Dafoe's in this movie?
So yeah, we should bring that up because there's a couple points in the movie where he has like these near-death experiences, and
decidedly not Wes Anderson looking at all.
No, like it took me like it's kind of weird to describe it, but it kind of like art house, like French art house.
It looks like a French movie from the 20s.
Yeah.
It's very strange looking.
These black and white sequences that are supposedly kind of like purgatory. It's like him being judged.
Yeah, judged by God, played by Bill Murray. Okay. And then there's like...
He's like, are you against slave labor? Yeah.
Yeah, God's against slaves, man. Sorry. But... there's also like a bunch of other actors in these heaven scenes.
Willem Dafoe is
Willem
one of
Dafoe,
them.
I don't think he has a line. I don't think he has a line.
He does.
He does?
It's at the one where he's having the trial, and then it cuts to Benicio del Toro, and he goes, "Am I on trial?" And then he realizes he's in shackles. But yeah, I think Willem Dafoe does try to, like, objection. You know, it's not a lot, but he's in there.
And F. Murray Abraham's there.
Yep.
I don't think he has a line. I think he's barely on screen.
Yeah. But again, like Wes Anderson's built this over the years. I was tired that, or not tired, but I was surprised that, what's his name? Schwartzman wasn't in this.
It looked like Michael Cera's character was supposed to be.
Maybe that. Oh my God! I really hope he wasn't. He didn't. No, Wes, I got to do this. Oh, what fun with Michelle Pfeiffer on Amazon Prime because he's in that movie. I really hope he didn't end that streak for that Christmas terrible movie.
Yeah, it was just scheduling conflict, man. I had to do this Amazon movie. Sorry, Wes.
But yeah, like he's kind of built this this library of actors that will kind of follow him to the depths and do whatever small part that he needs as long as they're in it. Like they love him that much.
But anyway, back to the actual story.
Yes.
After that, he calls all of his children together, and most of his kids are. He has 10 sons.
9.
9?
9 sons.
9 sons, some of which are adopted,
and 1 daughter.
And 1 daughter who is a devout, pious nun who wants absolutely nothing to do with anything having to do with her father.
Yeah, not a nun yet, but like is like days away from taking her vows.
Right.
And Benicio del Toro kind of...
But very devout.
Yes, very. And Benicio kind of has this idea of like, okay, these guys want me dead. Let's make sure like I'm set for the future. And it's also important to note out, all of his male heirs, his sons, they're all young. Like they're all under the age of 15, I'd wager.
Sure.
And so
and they're all rambunctious, completely unruly children.
Yeah. Like...
And he doesn't live with them.
Yeah, they live across the street.
That was really funny. He has them in like a little thing across the street.
Yeah, a dormitory.
Yeah.
And so he basically he goes to his daughter, played by Mia Threapleton, which I didn't realize was Kate Winslet's daughter.
What?
Yes.
What?
She's fantastic in this.
She's great. Yeah, she's wonderful in this.
She is excellent. We're gonna see more of her for sure.
Nepo.
But this was my first experience with her. She's been in other TV shows and stuff, but yeah, she's great in this. Basically proposes to her, "You're going to be my sole heir. To do that, you can't be a nun."
Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Well, too bad." And
he's like, "I'm going to train you to do what you need to do in the event of my death." And it's this very contractual, not mother daughter or father daughter at all.
Yeah.
Very.
Oh, and meanwhile, while he's explaining all this, Michael Cera's in the corner. He's in the corner, and no one realizes that he's there.
Yeah.
And then just wanted to check that.
Like Benicio del Toro is like getting into the nitty gritty of these like evil, like New World Order plans.
All of the plots that he has with all these groups.
Yeah.
And Michael Cera's in the corner with a bug.
Have you been there this whole time?
Yeah, he's been there this whole time.
Yeah, so Michael Cera is also a bigger part than I expected, but he plays a guy who's going to be a tutor.
And that's another thing I like about the character is he's constantly learning something new.
Yeah, always
it's very
important.
Very important to him that he learns a new subject. He masters a new subject. Like
I initially thought like, oh, the tutor's for the kids. It's like no, it's for him to learn about bugs.
He wants to learn about. He wants to know everything about bugs. So he gets the greatest bug guy in the world to come teach him things.
And of course, he's from Norway.
Sweden.
Was it Sweden?
He's a Swedishman. Yes.
I thought he was from Oslo.
I gotta stop drinking and watching movies, man. I gotta stop drinking while I'm watching these movies that we talk about.
We're both wrong because it finds out he's American from...
All right, well, we're spoiling. We're getting ahead of ourselves here.
So anyways, yeah, she kind of goes under Benicio del Toro's wing. And there's, would I call them the bad guys of this movie, really?
The American people?
The American people in the boardroom that are like, all right, we're going to do this to basically topple this guy.
There's plenty of bad guys, and they can be one of them.
Yeah. But like they're like the main antagonist force.
They're the driving force for the entire... They set off the instigating incident for the movie itself.
Yeah.
Which is they increase the price of rivets to a point that is unsustainable.
Yeah.
And so he has to go around and cover Benicio del Toro has to go around to all the groups that he's doing these different deals with.
And there's like 7 or 8 of them.
To cover what he calls the gap.
Yeah.
Which I'm not smart enough to completely understand what exactly the gap is.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
It's all their money and then some.
It's his entire, it's his assets, right?
Yeah.
He has to cover, monetarily has to cover all the assets that he's losing.
To keep this deal going.
To keep all of the deals going because they've increased the price of all of the stuff that they're using to build all these different projects.
And he's told all these other parties, and one of them includes his brother or his father's son.
This is my father's son.
Yeah, it's like your half brother.
Brother?
Like, yeah,
half brother. What's his name? Do you remember his name?
Ubar, something like that.
I think it's Nubar.
Nubar, Uncle Nubar.
Can we look that up?
Yeah, he's played by
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
His makeup is my favorite.
Yeah, especially at the end.
His face is crazy. I think it's Uncle Numar.
It's gonna be towards the end.
Oh my God,
Uncle Nubar. The very last character.
The last. Yeah, no, Uncle Nubar.
Yeah.
My
so
father's son.
Basically, in the contract that they had originally set up, they keep saying that he keeps changing the contract at the end. Like they have these face-to-face personal agreements, just verbally, and then he'll change the paperwork. So if you look at the original paperwork, all of these parties are supposed to pay 25% to cover that gap. Mm-hmm. And then he meets with them, and some of them are like, no, I agreed on 12%.
Yeah. He's straight up, he's just lying. He's doing apparently what is common.
Good business, yeah.
Common with certain real-life businessmen who happen to be in charge of this country. He'd kind of just change the contracts while no one's looking.
Blocking tariffs, too?
What? Anyway, I couldn't help but draw parallels. But the first deal he goes to, Riz Ahmed.
Yes, the prince
meets him, saves him from some
would-be assassins.
Bedouins or
terrorists, aren't they? Are they terrorists?
That's another thing I loved is everyone is a terrorist. Everyone with a gun is a terrorist.
And like here's
movie.
this guy doing these seedy deals.
Yeah, everyone with a gun is a terrorist. And Riz Ahmed saves him. And one of my favorite lines in the whole movie is his driver gets shot by the terrorist that he's saved from, by Riz Ahmed. And I don't, or correct me if I'm wrong, but he's just like, he died. When he died, it was painless. And then Michael Cera's like, I think it was very painful, actually.
Yeah, it's really quick.
Yeah, I think it was very painful.
Yeah, and like every time he goes somewhere, like he keeps a crate of grenades.
Oh my God, I love the grenades. Help yourself to a hand grenade.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Because he has a surplus of these hand grenades,
and he gives them out.
He just gives them out like candy.
I like his daughter asked him at one point, was like, why not have a gun? He goes, grenades are much cheaper.
Cheaper than bullets, he says. Not just a gun, they're cheaper than bullets.
So Riz Ahmed and his father, the king, are the first guy that has to have the deal done. Mm-hmm. And then it's not really shown to you until the very end. And even at the very end, you don't really know what this diorama actually is. Mm-hmm. But you know that they're working on a rail line that goes to this other place, and that's where we meet the second people that are a part of this Phoenician scheme, if you will. And it's Tom Hanks and Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. They meet them in a tunnel, in a rail tunnel.
And it's like it's like 30 feet. Like they're not joined.
The last bit of the rail needs to be completed. And they get into an argument about the 25% and the gap, and we'll settle this like we settled this other deal. And they're like, all right. And they set up a basketball hoop and they play horse. And then they change. I love old timey athletes. I love them because they're so goofy looking.
Yeah.
They look like you understand why your grandpa looks like that in the locker room. It's so funny.
I like when Riz Ahmed takes the shot and it goes through the bottom of the hoop and back in. And he's like, does that count? And then Benicio del Toro is like, you have to bounce the ball like as you're going.
I've never seen that before, but no, it was not good. And I wish they would have shown it.
I still have no idea what happened. It just cuts to.
It cuts. Apparently he won.
Yeah, so he makes the shot that
he goes way back, like a 30, like a crazy shot, and he's like, "Would it be bad if I shot it like this?"
Granny style, yeah.
Granny style. He's like, "No, go ahead." And then it cuts away, like, but then they're having like a heart to heart, and Michael Cera and the daughter are having like a heart to heart thing. He's hitting on her, and she's just like tepidly like doing like letting him do whatever.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts. Apparently, he made it.
Yeah.
Apparently,
and then it cuts to the next part. Yeah, we forgot to mention that before they're losing the game of horse. Riz Ahmed takes the final shot only after Benicio del Toro has another vision of purgatory, and that's when they wager everything on this last shot. He assumedly makes it, and then it goes on to the next group of people after, and it's this the French guy, right?
Is the French guy next?
Who's after Tom Hanks?
I think you're right. Yeah, because they go from that, and then he goes with him to Jeffrey Wright, and then they go see.
Yes, yeah. So they go to the French guy. I forget what that actor's name is.
See him in everything.
And
he's always wearing a fez. I feel like he's always wearing a fez in every movie I see him in.
He was in Casino Royale, I think.
Swears. I swears.
Let's see.
I swears. And he's got this really cool. It's essentially Casablanca.
Casablanca.
You know, Rick's Bar.
Oh yeah. Definitely. A lot of similarities. It's not Prince Farouk.
Yeah, Marseille Bob.
Yep, Marseille Bob, played by
Matthew Amalric.
Yeah, I'll put him on there. Give him some shine.
Amalric.
Yeah.
Matthew Amalric.
But yeah, he, again, pretty much every single time Benicio del Toro is going to, the next guy is saying, well, the last guy agreed to it, you know, and they're like...
Which he didn't.
Yeah. So anyways, the big thing that happens here is terrorists show up, played by...
Yeah, the deal goes south.
Yeah. He says, no, get out of here.
Yeah.
Because apparently Benicio del Toro sent like a blackmail letter in his own handwriting.
Oh, that's right. This is your handwriting. No, it's not. You idiot. She's just like, you wrote the hand, and it's like, no.
Well, he says no. He goes, I had Michael Cera's character like proofread it or something like that. Like, why would you say that? So as they're leaving, this revolutionary group headed by Richard Ayoade,
yeah,
who great. I wish he was in more stuff like this.
He keeps shooting up. He's shooting the ceiling. It's like, what are the bastards keep shooting my ceiling?
Yeah, he's like, you can rob everybody. That's fine. Just go.
Stop shooting my ceiling. Stop shooting my chandelier.
And one of the revolutionaries gets a little...
Yeah, it gets a little testy.
And shoots.
What does he say? What does he say?
I forget.
Like this.
I forget.
Let's come together.
I forget.
What has it got? It's in the freaking trailer.
Let's communicate.
Let's communicate.
Yeah.
I think that is it. He shoots him right in the stomach.
He lives, but this act of taking the bullet for...
You saved my life.
Marseille Bob, he's like, all right, I'll help you. And then it's on to the next guy, Jeffrey Wright from Newark. You know, he's on a boat. And all these people are, you know, again, he's keeping this deal going, but lying to everybody. Mm-hmm. And then after that, it goes to...
While we're at the Jeffrey Hart place, he passes out from blood loss.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey Wright gives him his blood.
Transfusion. Yeah.
He gives him a blood transfusion. And while they're getting their blood transfused, Benicio del Toro pulls a pin on one of the grenades.
Yeah. Because Jeffrey Wright says no to the deal.
Yeah. Do it right now. And I can't for the life of me remember how he convinces him. Do you remember?
It's pulling the pin on the grenade.
Well, even then he's like, no.
Well, no. He does it, and he goes, you doing that is so absurd that I want to see how this plays out.
Oh.
So he agrees to it, but again, like everybody else, it's at a much lower percentage than the 25%
The gap is not really being covered here.
Yeah. So anyways, the last person on the list is the Uncle Newbar, played by
no, it's
who's
cousin.
next? Who's next?
It's Scarlett Johansson.
Yes. Oh my God, I completely forgot. It's that one's much shorter than everyone else's.
Because he straight up doesn't convince her to do anything.
Yeah, it's his second cousin, and he tries to get this deal made with her through a marriage proposal.
Yeah, he wants to get married to her.
Yeah, and she's kind of like.
And by the way, he's had 3 wives.
They've all died.
And the mother of his daughter was murdered. She keeps asking him, "Did you kill my mother?"
And he says, "No, I'm incapable."
Well, first he says, I'm incapable of doing that. He doesn't say no.
Yeah.
And
he even goes, I never killed her. And she was like, well, did you get someone else to kill her?
No, I didn't kill her. I've never killed anyone personally.
Yeah. Personally.
like I've sometimes employed men of great violence to do things. And that's another thing. They keep running into assassins.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I think that guy used to work for me.
That's my favorite. My favorite scene in the movie takes place in the elevator.
Oh,
and like
that's right.
Yeah, he stops talking, and they're like, "What's wrong?" He was like, "That guy, I recognize him. I think he used to work for me." And then like he stares at him, and he was like, "Yeah, you were an assassin." And then like Michael Cera pulls out a gun, his daughter pulls out her dagger, and then the guy just takes a poison capsule and falls.
just dies immediately. Yeah.
But yeah, he recognizes everybody. That's
everyone that keeps trying to kill him. He's just like,
I think I know that guy.
I think I used to work for me.
But yeah, so he goes to Scarlett Johansson. She's okay with the idea of marrying him, but there's nothing that she would do to get this deal forward. So again, he goes to the next step, not having this deal solidified for the Gap. Mm-hmm. And then it goes to Uncle Newbar, who throughout this time, like you said, with his daughter, he has been telling her, this guy killed your mom.
Probably, I blackmailed him into thinking, because their wife was having an affair with Uncle Newbar as well.
Yeah.
And then Benicio del Toro convinced Uncle Newbar that she was also having an affair with his secretary.
Yeah.
And so...
Yeah. And it should be noted that through all of this, the original rough parts of the deal that are very morally corrupt, Mia Threapleton is convincing Benicio del Toro to ease
she's
up.
like, I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to do it with slaves.
Yeah, so he gets rid of the slaves. All right, they're going to get a stipend, you know. He does it without causing a famine. All right, the food's going to be released. Also,
he was actively causing a famine in a country so that they could
get this deal done. Yeah. But she's also like helping him like in their family life. Like the boys don't live in a dormitory anymore. Right. They eat meals as a family now.
Yeah.
Dad, this soup's really good. And he goes, well, of course it's better than what you had. It's a French chef.
He calls the chef up and be like, he liked your soup. Okay.
But yeah, so like he is, like you said, he is kind of turning into a better person just because his daughter's.
Yeah, he didn't have anyone in his life, and he keeps talking about how awful his father was to him.
Yeah,
just terrible guy.
And then, so yeah, he finally the meetup with Uncle Newbar, where the daughter gets a chance to confront him, and then there's not really much made. It's like it's still he said she said. There is no proof. But Benicio del Toro says, regardless of what happens, I'll adopt you if you're not my daughter, you know? And she's like, okay, I'll do that. And then it goes to him to propose this thing. And come to find out these rail yards, these different people, it's like a giant dam with trains on it. Like I have no idea what the hell this thing is supposed to be.
It's a massive industrial project.
Yeah.
That he's making 5% off of everything.
Yeah. And all these people that he's met with are contributing in some way.
Right.
But the only way that he is going to cover that gap is to put all of his money on it. Mm-hmm. So no one else is paying anything for the gap except for him. And then Uncle Newbar says, well, hold on, let me talk to you 1 minute. And then you get this very climactic fight with Benicio del Toro.
Climactic. It's a bunch of very uncoordinated old men running around a hotel, throwing lamps around each other, throwing lamps at each other.
But yeah, it comes to a head. Benedict Cumberbatch ends up getting poisoned with one of these poison capsules that was in this reliquary of their family. And it ends with him. The deal went through. The Phoenician scheme was done, but it cost them all of their money.
Yes.
But they are a family together at the end, living
he buys, and he
modestly.
mentions that he used to cook and wash dishes in the kitchens of his father's house. And that's what he does. He gets a little tiny cafe, and he works there with his daughter. And at the end of every night, they sit down, they turn on the radio, put a little light on, and they play cards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's nice. I'd like that. That's nice.
Better than Tulum.
Better than caught beating.
Yeah, like honestly, like it would have been Benicio and Toro getting away with everything and everyone else dying.
Yeah, no, he gives up all his money because
his daughter and his family was more important.
Yeah.
The end.
Also, Michael Cera was an American spy the whole time.
Yeah, which I don't understand how that kind of helped at the end.
And then he proposes to her.
Well, I know, like on a personal level, and she doesn't accept it. Doesn't he become a teacher?
At the very, very end,
yeah.
he proposes, and then she's like,
"That is right. That is right.
Okay,
yeah,
I might as well."
But yeah, you find out that he was being like his handler were that shady American business room or conference room of
he's an American.
bureaucrats.
You know he's an American because he pops his collar and puts a cigarette in, which I thought was funny. Do you want me to be my real persona now? It's very similar to this one. And he just turns around, pops his collar. All right, I'm an American now.
I like when Benicio Toro goes to fight him, and you just see his body get thrown across. And he's just like,
yeah, they do get shot down after they talk to Scarlett Johansson. They get shot down by the guy. By the guy. And what does he say that time? My favorite line from this movie, which every time
they're in a plane to another destination.
Yeah, every time that Mia Threapleton's like, "Are we in danger?" He's like, "Me personally, I feel very safe."
Yeah, because the very first scene of the movie in the plane when it crashes, you hear a thud.
Yeah.
And then every other time they're in a plane and it gets quiet, there's a thud. And Benicio del Toro will like look around, or one of the other characters look around, and then he's like, "I feel very safe."
Personally, I feel very safe.
Well, yeah, he's been through like 7 different plane crashes.
Yeah. He's every plane he's been in has crashed. And then he looks. The pilot. Yeah, the one time the pilot gets knocked out somehow, and he goes to take over, and he looks over, and there's a fighter jet next to him. He's like, "I think I recognize that guy." And then they blow up, and they crash.
Well, yeah,
and then they're in the jungle, and then they get to know each other, and that's when he reveals.
Yeah. Also, throughout this, she is sending letters to the monastery that she was at, and she has these. It's literally like a crisis of faith throughout because like she wants to be a nun, but she realizes she can do a lot of good with the resources that her dad has at the time, and the nuns end up coming to meet her and saying, "You're not going to be accepted as a nun. You would do better out here." You know,
right. And I guess it's a little bit of a mess. I guess a little.
That part.
Just some of the scheme itself is a bit of a mess, but
it's a mess because you have no idea what's going on. But I think that's intentional. Like it's not supposed to. You're not supposed to know what the Phoenician scheme actually does.
It's a tad nonsensical.
It's a MacGuffin. The whole thing.
Right. But it was endlessly charming, and I loved it, and I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah, it's great. Like the cast is, like even the ones we said that didn't like hardly said anything. Willem Dafoe, F. Murray Abraham. You know, it's like
yeah. I mean, you can talk about a good cast all day. If the movie isn't there, it's not there. But like, I like this movie a lot. I think it was anything's better than The French Dispatch.
Yeah, this is excellent. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, there's other Wes Anderson movies that I enjoy more. Like I don't think anything's ever going to touch Grand Budapest Hotel for me. And then just under that is Isle of Dogs, Fantastic Mr. Fox, maybe Life Aquatic
with Steve Zissou.
Yeah.
But Darjeeling Limited, no. That's up there for me.
It's okay.
I like Darjeeling Limited a lot.
I do enjoy it. But yeah, this is I don't think this one deserved to kind of go under the radar as it had, because I didn't hear a whole lot of critical reception of this.
Yeah, neither did I. I thought
what was we talked about this before. What was the last one he did?
City.
And that was the one that people just hated.
It got a bunch of nominations.
Is that the one with Timothée Chalamet?
he in that?
Because it's like there's like an anthology one that he did where it's like
That's
a bunch
the French
of.
Dispatch.
Is that it?
Yeah, it
Okay.
sucked.
I think that's the one that has Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. You're right. I don't remember Timony in
Timmy Shames.
Timmy Shamby is it? I don't know. He's not in Asteroid City. I thought Asteroid City was fine.
Yeah,
it was fine, but it is.
But yeah, this is.
I like this better than the last two he's done.
Yeah, this is going back up. We're back in the win column.
And it's weird that other people didn't like it. I don't know what I was supposed to like. What am I supposed to? What did I miss? What am I supposed to not? What am I supposed to be seeing that other people?
It's good.
Apparently, gave it a 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb. What are we doing?
Let's see the letterboxd on this bad boy. Let's see what the streets are saying.
Let's see Paul Allen's letterbox.
Did you see the letterboxd? Stavi gave a review for Begonia. He's like, the cop's really good looking. Let's see. The Phoenician Scheme.
Phoenician. And I don't know what Phoenician means.
I think that was the region on the map.
Pretty sure Phoenicia is like east of Greece, like Slavic area.
Well, the one where he meets with Riz and Med at that point, there is like Egyptian iconography, like hieroglyphics and stuff.
They weren't in Phoenicia. Phoenicia is a real place. I just don't know where it is.
I didn't say they were in.
Okay.
I'm saying on the maps, like they like when they would go to different areas, there'd be like a really small picture of the place and then some text under it. Oh. Like some of that would say like Phoenicia. Okay. 3.5 out of 5.
The hell?
Which is better than a.
Wait, our take's terrible.
Well, I mean, like we both have a history liking Wes Anderson. Like it was only a couple years ago that we.
So do most people.
Yeah, but like there was a couple years ago, like we had a legit conversation where like Wes Anderson is one of the few directors that has nothing but bangers,
except for the French Dispatch.
It was before that.
Oh, okay.
But then your David Finchers,
Sure.
All right, Twister scale. Out of 10.
Oh.
Phoenician Scheme.
8.5.
8.5?
Yeah. Yeah, big time. Yeah, buddy.
I don't deal with those 0.5s. I'm just going to give it an 8. It's solid.
You don't deal with those points. God forbid we be specific.
I'm saying if it's a 10-point scale and you add 0.5s, now it's a 20-point scale.
It doesn't have to not be a 20-point scale. It
So
can be a 100-point scale.
So what if I said 8.56?
That's perfect.
That there's more in the scales then.
Yes.
That's too specific.
The Twister scale is deep.
All right, so this is a 5.00001 on the Twister scale.
Jesus Christ. You got a 4.999 and it's at a 5.111. What the hell?
I'm just saying, like, there's got to be rules.
I think you're trolling the Twister scale.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
I think you're trolling me with this.
Let's agree. Let's agree. Set this in stone for the Twister scale.
Let's communicate.
Twister scale henceforth will only be a 20-point scale. 0.5s are it.
Whatever, man. You've made an abomination of the Twister scale. It's simple. It's a perfect median. It's simple. It's just that's a 5.
You've desecrated the Twister
Desecrated the sepulcher that is the Twister scale, you bastard.
8. It's still an 8 for me. Like
all right.
It's very good. Check it out. This has been a really good year for Benicio del Toro.
Yeah,
he's great. And I hope to see more of Mia Threapleton. She's excellent.
She was really great.
What did you think? Let us know.
Yay.
We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
Caught grabbing, more like. Caught grabbing.
That is not a baseball reference.
Caught grabbing.
You didn't know that was a baseball reference?
Shut up.
Caught stealing.